Salman was born in a part of the city where dreams were expensive and life was cheap. A small two-room house, an old roof, and electricity bills that were almost always late. His father worked on daily wages and often came home empty-handed. From a young age, Salman learned that waiting and compromise were part of life. After school, he did small jobs, helping at shops, carrying loads, just to reduce the burden on his family. His friends studied in better schools. They had phones, plans, and options. Salman had only an old mobile phone and one question that followed him everywhere. Will I ever make it out of this life? Society remembered him only when there was work to be done. He's poor but hardworking. He'll manage, people said. Yet his effort was never truly valued.
The hardest part of Salman's life was not the lack of money, but the way people treated him. Relatives often said, "What will education give you? Find a stable job." Friends joked, "You think too much." When Salman talked about learning something new, society called it a waste of time. At night, after long hours of work, he'd lay on his bed exhausted, his eyes closed, but his mind restless. Sometimes food was limited, sometimes there was no electricity, but Salman stayed silent. He believed complaining would make him look weak. Then one day, his father fell ill and work stopped. Responsibility fell entirely on Salman's shoulders. That was the moment he realized poverty doesn't only test your pocket, it tests your courage. No motivational speech changed Salman. What changed him was something small and ordinary. One day, standing at a roadside tea stall, he saw a man who once sold flowers in the same street and now owned a small shop. For the first time, Salman understood that success is not loud, it is built quietly. That night, he decided that even if he learned only a little every day, he would not stop. After work, late at night, he watched videos on his old phone, made notes, and practiced. Less sleep, more determination. People laughed and said, "This won't lead anywhere." But for the first time, Salman learned to ignore their words. His hands were rough from labor, his eyes tired, but a strange sense of hope had started to grow inside him.
Salman did not become successful overnight. It took years. He made mistakes, and many times he felt like giving up. But one day, he got his first opportunity, small, low-paying, but honest. Then came a second, then a third. Slowly, life at home began to improve. The house that was once filled with silence and tension now had a little peace. Salman did not buy an expensive car, but he could place medicine in his father's hands and see calm on his mother's face. And that was his success. The same society that once ignored him now asked for his advice. But Salman no longer cared. He knew that being poor is not a crime. Giving up is. His story proves that success also comes to those who have no resources, only patience, consistency, and silent hard work.